Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to see the world wonders of two you must visit, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Mosquito Bay, Puerto Rico. Mosquito Bay is the best out of 6 places in the world where you can see the fascinating phenomenon of bioluminescence. Located on the Isle of Vieques, off the eastern coast of the main island, this is the home to a special kind of plankton, called dinoflagellates, which emit a blue-green light when agitated. They can be seen barely, but here in Bio Bay, hold the Guinness World Record for the brightest bioluminescence ever recorded. Son Doong Cave, Vietnam. The Son Doong Cave is the largest cave on the planet. Located deep in the jungles of Phong Nha Bang National Park, in Vietnam, its largest chamber measures 600 feet high, 300 feet wide and more than 2.5 miles long. It's so massive, which has its own weather system. In this rich subterranean jungle filled with rare plants, milky white insects and the home of the only type of monkeys which live underground. Barringer Meteor Crater, Arizona. The Barringer Meteor Crater is the best preserved meteor impact site in the world. The stroke occurred 50,000 years ago, with a force 1,000 times more powerful than the nuclear bomb dropped on Hiroshima, which melted the ground instantly, leaving a hole 550 feet deep and almost a mile in diameter. The Barringer Crater was the first impact site proven to have been caused by a meteor. It changed the way we think about the universe. Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of all the world's oceans. At its lowest depth, known as Challenger Deep, the seafloor is 35,787 feet beneath the surface. If you were to drop Mount Everest inside it, the summit wouldn't even break the waves. It's the home to strange creatures that glow in the dark which are never been seen before, thermal vents that spew out lava and black substance which is the food source of microorganisms deep down, which creates a fascinating ecosystem. Only fewer people have visited these depths than walked on the surface of the moon. Don Sheldon Amphitheater, Alaska. The Don Sheldon Amphitheater, which is a semicircular cottage near the Ruth Glacier of Alaska. Located deep in Denali National Park, it was inaccessible for years. But now, it's a new luxury lodge. The Sheldon Chalet has opened to adventurers to enjoy the view. It was named after the legendary Alaskan aviator, Don Sheldon, who was the first to scout this spot 50 years ago. One side of the amphitheater is by the 20,308-foot-high east face of Denali, which is the tallest summit in America, and the Great Gorge of the Ruth Glacier on the other side at 5,000-foot cliffs and surrounded by an enormous bands of snow and ice. International Space Station, Low Earth Orbit. NASA is about to allow regular tourist visits to the International Space Station or the ISS in 2020. It's the largest and most complex machine ever built by humans orbiting our home planet. Also first real colony in the stars. It completes 2 decades of human inhabitance by November 2, 2020. Which means that human beings have been orbiting the planet every 90 minutes, every single day, for the last 20 years. The ISS was built by nations working together. And still its crew is multinational. It's our first true planetary achievement. Visiting it may not be cheap. It costs $1 million to see the beauty of our planet from outer space. Caracal, Belize. The ancient Mayans built stone cities in the middle of one of the densest jungles on the planet. Without tools of any kind or even wheels. Chichen Itza and Tulum are the most famous sites in Mexico. Caracal is located in the rainforests of western Belize. It's a 30 square mile site in very rural and remote location. Free of crowds to be amazed by Mayan culture and magic. There are thousands of individual ruins to explore. And the Cana, the Sky Palace, a 143-foot pyramid where the 1,500-year-old great city of kings of this Tolan thrive.